We're at South County High School with Superintendent Garza. How are you, Dr. Garza?
Hi, Tracy.
It's good
Doing well. Glad to be here.
It's good to see you again. So a new school year is about to begin. What are you most excited about?
I'm excited with the start of every new school year. I think there's such excitement that comes with students coming back to school with a new sense of enthusiasm to go to the next grade level, new content area, seeing their friends, meeting their teachers. It's a really exciting time of the year for educators and for our students. This one's no exception. Lots of great things going on in our schools. I know I've been a part of quite a number of different opportunities where it's obvious that our schools are putting a lot of time and attention, our teachers, our school leaders, into planning and preparations for our students on that very first day. Our support staffs in our schools, getting them pristine and ready for our students. So everyone throughout FCPS is excited, and I believe we're going to have a great start to this school year. Some other things that I think are warrant of additional excitement is our new strategic plan that we've just adopted, and we will be launching and implementing the coming years. We're excited about that because it really illustrates to our community the direction of our school system, where we intend to place a lot of time and attention and focus of this system. That's really around how do we continue to make this great system with this history of excellence. How do we keep that excellence and how we keep our schools thriving. We're really looking at the Portrait of a Graduate and how we make that a reality for every student within our system. How do we prepare our students for success in this rapidly changing world? Success beyond high school and certainly into life. So we're very excited about the great work that's going on in our system and our continued work to serve every child equally well. And I think that's evident in our strategic plan and our Portrait of a Graduate. So I'm very excited about that work, and I think it will continue to keep our school system strong and a source of pride for this community, but also a national leader. So we're excited.
And also there's a new bell schedule that will be in effect for this school year. How's the planning coming along?
We've been planning for this for some time, so I believe that we're ready. With every new start to the school year, we have to remind folks to be paying attention to our school crossings and just areas around all of our schools, because in the summer we get a little bit lax around the schools because the safety signs are not in effect. So at the start of every new school year, we just ask everyone to pay close attention. I think this year we'll certainly ask our communities and our families to take a little bit more time and attention and planning to accommodate the change in start times. We're very excited about the change. We think certainly the research strongly supports that we make this effort and to change it, but we know that it causes some inconvenience for some families. So we just ask for them to take that into consideration, and it'll work itself out over the first couple of weeks of school. So it's a good thing in the end for all of our students. And we're excited to be one of the first school systems in this area to really make this important change.
Fantastic. So let's shift gears a little bit and talk about the budget. You've mentioned before that there's a budget task force. Can you just update us on that and what they've been up to?
The Budget Task Force has been meeting quite a bit, putting a lot of time and attention into delving deeply into understanding our budget. They do have a very daunting task ahead of them, and certainly we're supporting them in all of that work. We have asked them to come up with 3 different scenarios because a budget is based upon a number of different projections that are likely to change over time. There's still many unknowns around the budget.
Okay.
The LCI adjustment, it's unknown how the extent to which that'll affect us, and we will not know about state funding until December. So our task force will be developing recommendations around 3 different scenarios: a $50 million cut, a $75 million cut, and a $100 million cut. We do anticipate that at the end of the day, it'll probably be more in the range of 50 to 75 million. But we know all of those cuts, whether it's a $50 million reduction in cost, all the way up to 75, maybe upwards to 100 million, will be very, very difficult to get to. So they are looking at a variety of different options. They're giving us some guidance around kind of the value proposition. What things should the community be most interested in us keeping and maintaining, those things that maybe we could potentially consider for reductions. These are serious cuts and serious conversations, and we feel like the community needs to have a say. And so we started with this task force. So it's a good cross-section of stakeholders. But it's just the beginning. Our full community will have many opportunities to weigh in. They're doing so right now with user voice. Okay. Toward the 1st of September, we will have online a budget tool that will enable any constituent to develop their own budget that they would like for us to consider and submit that. Okay. So our community can be watching for that. That'll begin in early September. And there will be a multitude of different community opportunities for parents, students, employees, community members that are interested in hearing more about what's under consideration. Okay. And giving us great feedback. At the end of the day, I, along with our school board, will have to make the very difficult decisions. But we don't want to do it in isolation. We want to have the benefit of a lot of quality input from our community.
Okay, so everyone will have an opportunity to weigh
Yes.
in. Fantastic.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for the update, and good luck with the school year.
Thank you.